Time in YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of TCGO Battles. Today we are continuing with our Volcanion-EX. We're going to go through the whole next week with Volcanion due to the fact that I didn't get a chance to do a whole lot of videos for you last week with it. So, to get a better appreciation for it, we're going another week. But I already have next week's deck pretty much planned, so don't worry, we're going to have a new deck next week for sure. We are taking on BlazeTemplar. Link will be in the description below to his YouTube, and I'll probably link his Twitter as well. So here we go. We're going to go into this match. We're going to select our Volcanion and go. So, as always, good luck to my opponent. He knows it's a best 2 of 3 matchup. So even if we win the first match, if he wins both other games, he's got the set. Alright, let's see how this goes. So, he is playing a Fire Steel deck. Playing Fire Steel. What could he be playing? We're going to call Tails here. And we're not going first. Most likely, we're not going first. Nope, he is going first. That's alright. We have no Pokemon to start. This means he has a mulligan free hand. That's never a good sign. Never a good thing to start out with. No. But we are going to put our cards back into the deck. And hopefully get something. Come on. Okay, we got a Volcanion. We have a Volcanion-EX. So at least I don't have to play the Shaman outright. I am not totally out of this. I have a few options here. Can Ultra Ball for some cards. I can get rid of 2 of the energies. Attach 1. A Sentret. Okay. Interesting, and a Fennekin. So, maybe we're going to be seeing a Delphox break deck? I'm not sure. We get a Trainer's Mail. I'll use that right now, see what I can get my little hands on. And it is going to be a... I'm going to take the Sycamore. It's a better card than what I could use. Actually, I might just send it off to the discard pile with the Ultra Ball. So let's Ultra Ball. Send out the Sycamore and a Fire Energy. Alright. Best play here is to get a Hoopa. Getting the Hoopa will mean I can get a few more EXs out. Get the Flareon, get the Volcanion. The only thing I won't be able to grab is my baby Volcanion. But we're going to grab that there. I don't need to grab... I'm going to grab 1, 2, and... I'm going to grab the second Flareon, but I don't necessarily mean to play it. So we have 3 beautiful Mons out there. I'm only going to play 1 Flareon so far. As I go for the... Whoa. A little too quick. He thinks he's going to get destroyed. Well, I did mention I'm using a semi-competitive deck when we played. I'm going to attach this energy to Flareon as I go for a Shaman drop. And we're going to draw 3 additional cards. Hopefully I can get that Floatstone. No Floatstone, but I did get a baby Volcanion, so that is good. Good. I cannot attack. And we're going to go for a Trainer's Mail. Come on, Floatstone. No, I get a Max Elixir. Or the Lysenda. Show playmat. My hand has... Best play is to take the Max Elixir. Because then I could at least try and get an energy out. Do I get one? I get 3 of them. So... question is, who's gonna take it? I'm gonna set up the baby Volcanion because I do have energy in the discard. Now the problem is I need a Sycamore, but I have tools in my hand that I could even play. So I'm gonna lose my Flareon pretty early, but that is a choice I have to take. We're gonna go for that Sycamore. And Sycamore. We do not get the Floatstone. I'm looking for it. I can ditch the other Fire Energy that's here. Come on, Floatstone. Nothing. One thing I should have put in here is a Skyla. But unfortunately, that is going to be the end of turn. This Volcanion in the front is going to probably be a huge hindrance to me. I have to search through most of my deck to try and get that thing out of there. And I've got how many energies in the discard at the moment? I've got 3. He's got a Steel Energy on the for it, which is going to go for a Buried Treasure. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck and put 2 of them into your hand. Discard the others. So he's going to mill himself 2 cards, but that is his attack. Let's see. Alright, we get another Fire Energy. I've got a really bad hand. I've got a really bad hand. Alright. I haven't got a choice here. I have to Sycamore. All those cards are gone, and I still did not get a Floatstone. We got an Escape Rope. That is what I need. Oh, there we go. That is the card I am looking for. Now I can get Flareon in and attacking. And now I get the Floatstone. Okay, so I'm good. I don't need to use the... Well, I might actually opt to use the Escape Rope first. See what he goes into. See what he goes into here. I'm hoping he goes into the Breaks In, because I can actually counter that really easy with Flareon. I'm now going to add the Fighting Fury Belt. I'm going to add a Floatstone to that Volcanion. And now we're going to use Flashfire's ability. Get that energy over and go for a Blaze Ball, which will knock out this Breaks In. That is 1 Mon down. Here we go. We have a Hex Maniac, which means we can play that at the end of our next turn to stall my opponent out even further. I will not be needing a lot of damage output here. He has a Registeel. So 2 fire energies coming to his hand. Registeel, if your opponent's active is a Pokemon-EX, discard energy attached to that Pokemon. I'm not too worried about that, actually. We see another Breaks In, but unfortunately I'll be able to knock that out. And he's got an energy, so he's going to go for that Clairvoyant Eye, which lets him look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order you wish, which is actually pretty good. Alright, so we have ourselves an Ultra Ball. I need to be very careful on what I play. But my opening hand was really bad, guys. Like, that was a terrible start. I couldn't get the Volcanion out, and it took me half my deck to get to that Escape Rope. At this range, we're just going to go for a... How many energies are in there? 3. It's not worthwhile. Alright, he's admitting that he knows that he's not quite ready for the standard of play that we're at, but you know what? I give kudos to this guy. He came out anyway, knowing that, hey look, I told him it's semi-competitive, and he gave it a shot nonetheless. Now this is only game number 1, you never know. I could get locked up game number 2 and I'm done. Like, I know I'm one-sided right now, but there's not much, like, if he can get that EX going, that the Registeel going early in the next game, I'm gonna have trouble. I will have trouble. He goes for the Buried Treasure Hunt, which gives him 2 additional cards. And we attach an energy to the Volcanion. This way we are set up. I'm gonna go for a... Do I go for the end? I don't really need to. I can kind of just pass and just attack. This will take care of the Ferret, so no more Buried Treasure. No Buried Treasure for you. No more looking for your chestnuts. We have a Pokemon Ranger, which is a great card, but not really necessary in this situation. He has a second Steel Energy, gets a Lucky Helmet, but I can knock this thing out. I do 111 damage right now. He is weak to fire, so it's 210. No damage at all from the Iron Head. I'm so sorry, my friend. Like, you're having such a hard time right now. That Iron Head could have come clutch. If that Iron Head had done, like, it, bear in mind, Iron Head keeps going until you run out of coin flips. If he had gotten enough damage there, he could have actually knocked out my Flareon and pushed us right back. So, my play here my play here... I'm not taking damage from the Lucky Helmet, but it's going to gain 2 cards. I want to start setting up... I don't even need to. I can just attach it to Flareon and go for a Blaze Ball. Done. 280 damage. The Registeel is now gone. We are down to just the Beldum left on the field. Can my opponent come back from this? I don't know. I don't know. Registeel is definitely his best card though, and it's really one of the few things that can stop me. He has the Metang out. He's probably got that Metagross one that gives him lots of cards. Being as its ancient trait, it's still standard, but N really does shut it down, which I have one in my hand. So I can actually opt to go play that, because I'm just using up a couple cards if I can. I have a Fisherman and a Hex Maniac. And we are going to go for game number 1 is now ours. I do apologize to my opponent. That was very one-sided, even if we were in a very bad jam. But, as always, there is 2 games, so I will be sending a request for my opponent in just 1 moment. So bear with me. Alright guys, game number 2. We are taking him on one more time. I can almost guarantee you this won't go to a second set, or a third match. But one thing you gotta always give credit for is a person coming out to play. One thing I've always been is, especially as a new YouTuber, I don't have a lot of opponents. And I love that these people are getting the courage to actually come out here and play something that they don't know what's happening. And I don't mean in the sense of the game. This guy has already told me he does know the game quite a bit. But it's a matter of he just doesn't have the cards. You can't blame the guy for not having that. He's a fantastic guy. Make sure to check him out. Highly recommend it. And we see the Fennekin is in the active position this time. Now, we are in a better position, as we do have the 2 Volcanions this time. And I have a really strong opening hand. Really strong. I do apologize. I do apologize for the yawning, guys. I don't mean to do that. We can go for a Trainer's Mail here. I get an Ultra Ball, which is going to be fantastic, because I can get myself a Hoopa. A little Hoopa. I'm going to grab 2 Fire Energies and use them to use as the Ultra Ball fodder. I'm going to go for the Ultra Ball. 1, 2. We're going to grab ourselves a Hoopa. There it is. I'm like, oh jeez, please be in there. Don't matter what this game is. But yeah, guys, for me, I will take on anybody, because it's not just about me showing off a deck. It's me coming out, having a good time with some friends. That's what the series is. I'll get wrecked. I'll take on a guy that is world level, and I'll get wrecked, because I'll look exactly like some of the people we play. Sometimes it happens in the reverse. Like, it happens. That is the game. Would you like to search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon? Yes, I do. So I'm going to grab a Volcanion, and a Flareon, as I already have the Shaman in my hand. Alright. Now, again, I do apologize. Whoa, I got too many cards. I shouldn't have played that baby Volcanion. Maybe I don't need the Shaman. We'll Sycamore. I don't need to go all out on this right now. We did get a couple Fire Energies, which is gorgeous, which I can use to actually take out this Fennekin. I can use one to take it out. We can go for a Trainer's Mail. I can get a Scorched Earth, which will help me out on the following turn. And Floatstone on Hoopa, because Hoopa is the big one. At least with the other 2 I can attack. Hoopa I can't. I'll keep the Escape Rope in back. I can go for a Steam Up, which will get rid of one of my Fire Energies. I am now strong enough to handle this Fennekin. And I'll ditch the other Fire Energy. I get another one. Do we get a Max Elixir boost? No, we do not. I tried. We are going to go for the attack here. power heater's gonna do enough to take out Fennekin. And we're gonna attach an energy to you and to you. So there we go. 2 energies down. I can claim my first prize card, which is an Ultra Ball. One thing I can note for everybody though is I love you all. I really do. And I will always take on a challenge and I will always showcase it. I don't care if it's not competitive. You guys put your heart out into coming out to me and battling. No matter what happens, we will play. All the time. I'm good. So if you guys want to come out and challenge me to a match, make sure to hit my Twitter. I'm available not all the time. I work a full-time job and I work 50 hours a week. But when I am free, I will gladly take you guys on. No matter what. As this video goes live, we also just hit 400 subscribers on the channel, so that is really huge for me. So we are planning a... let's see here. I can go with that to the Fennekin, escape rope. I am actually hoping to plan a live stream on Twitch. I'm going to start it out once I learn how to do it when we hit 500 subscribers. So if you guys want to see it, hit up that subscription box because it's going to be amazing. Alright, so we just need to go for the flash fire here. Take that little energy off of one of these baby Volcanions. And now Flareon is all ready to attack. We don't need to use the Hex Maniac right now. In fact, I don't really need to go for anything. So I'm going to go for the Blaze Ball, which will do a lot of damage to this poor Beldum. This poor Beldum did not see what was coming. Fire Energy is amazing for us. Yeah. So the thing is, I really do like some of the things about lower tier cards. Like Fert's ability to get you 2 cards off an attack is cool. The only thing that hurts it is an N. And really, N isn't standard now, which hurts it a lot. Now, I did mention to him before that it was a standard deck. These Ferts are not standard, but that is alright. We can handle that. We get a Volcanion, so we are going to get another attack off here. He needs to set up that Registeel. He really does. I'm going to actually opt to set up another energy on the Flareon, just this way when he does go for that major attack, because he should be able to set it up. Now that he's got the 1 steel energy, that should be his focus. I get an Ultra Ball, sends up a Beldum. He has to sacrifice some of these mons. Now this is a legit good play for him. He's got to sacrifice these lower tier mons in order to get these attackers going. When you don't have the rare candies, or you don't have the acceleration as a higher tier deck does, it's a good idea to keep you going. He's got a Lugia in there as well. That's actually a good card because it'll stop us from one-shotting. 20 damage? No, we'll still be able to one-shot. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I have no real momentum left to go, so I'm just going to go for a Blaze Ball, which will take out another Mon. He's got 2 prize counts left. I get another secret rare Volcanion, and it's down to just... He goes out into the Registeel, going for that 70 damage, and he'll be able to remove an energy. So he'll actually get some major damage off on me. Sadly, though, it won't be enough to stall me out. That's why I played the 4th energy. It was really strong for me to do so. I'm also super effective, so I'll be able to do 220 damage. I've got all these beautiful cards in my hand. Don't need to play them. We're just gonna go for that Blaze Ball. I'm gonna take out the... Whoa. We're gonna take out the Registeel, go for 1 final more prize, and that will be the game. So the Lugia comes out. Fennekin never got a chance to play. Actually, I think we knocked one out early. He has an Entei. He has a lot of Pokemon. I think he, Now, one thing I like to do in these videos, especially if we're taking on a newer guy, because he's going to watch this video. First off, I continuously say thank you for coming out and playing. I don't care how high tier or low tier your deck is, you played fantastic. You did a very good job, and you actually put out a fantastic effort for what you had. With that being said, there's a few things you really should know when building. You should not have so many Pokemon. The less Pokemon you have, sometimes it could be the better thing. Or if they have a synergy. So like all my types eventually come together and do one thing. Make Flareon strong. So we're going to take out... Ooh, we do not take out the Lugia. He gets another turn. This is fine. It gives you... Like, the idea of any deck building, even whether it be Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or anything, it's about collaborating your deck to become a strong, one-sounding strategy. When you play a deck of cards, you're trying to nullify the art of randomness. So using my trainer support, for example, like I have my Ultra Balls, my Sycamores, and all that, I was able to put, even in game 1, like I think it was still turn 2, I was able to get those escape ropes and float stones. It took me a lot of potential to get it out. What just happened there? Ah! This game's not over, guys. This game's not over. Just shut me in the mouth, and I'm happy he did. I'm happy he did. I'm gonna go for an Ultra Ball play. Get rid of the Ultras, because all I need is a Flareon here. Get it set up. Fantastic play, my friend. Fantastic. I have 6 energies in the discard pile, 2 on my Volcanion, so all I need to do is go for a Flash Fire here. Steal one of those energies back. I don't have a Lysander in here. No. We are going to go with the... Do I use the Sycamore now? Yeah, let's go for a Sycamore. Yes, I'm alright with that. We got the Lysander for following turn. I can attach a Fighting Fury Belt here. I still have an energy drop I can put onto the Flareon. If I can get myself a Max Elixir, it might be... we got a Super Rod. And we got a Float Stone. That actually is very key. Very key. So we can put that on here. I have to now concentrate on this game because apparently, the minute I start rambling, someone goes and knocks out my Pokemon! Actually, like I said, I'm really happy he did. I'm really happy he did. He got a knockout. It was fantastic. I'm going to do a little bit of damage, just a little bit of chip damage here on the 20. I'm going to set up my Flareon, and I'll set up the Volcanion. Just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. That was a fantastic play, Blaze. I just want to say that right now. Fantastic play on the Entei. I didn't even see it coming. You got your cards that you needed. You switched out. You made a fantastic play because I was not expecting it. The combat, Blaze, was perfect. So kudos to you. You came out. You did something amazing. I am now going to, unfortunately, destroy that Entei because it destroyed my baby Flareon, and I don't even feel bad now. So Blaze Ball, we take that last round. Again, thank you guys so much for coming out. Again, make sure to check out BlazeTemplar. I apologize. Brain went dead for a second there. Make sure to check him out. Again, his link will be in the description below. I don't know if he's actually recording this match, but he does do YouTube, so make sure to check him out. And again, I will take on anybody. Lower tier, high tier, mid tier, out of space tier. I will do whatever you guys want because that's how we showcase decks. Sometimes it's great to showcase a low tier deck and just see how I can get pummeled, or I get a surprise knockout, or they get a surprise weird win. Like, I've had it where you have a low tier deck. Like, here's the thing. My girlfriend, she plays theme decks. She loves them. She'll take wins on them. Just because, you know, that's how you set up games, and that's how you learn. One thing is, you don't start off with the good cards. You need to start with the bad, learn your way up. Obviously, you need to have a way to learn to get your deck properly built up. That's the idea of it. You start low, and hopefully in a little bit, you grow into a great battler. And I think once he gets himself some cards, I'm going to bring him back on here, and we're going to battle it out 1v or 2v2, or we'll battle again so he can have his chance for revenge. Because you know what? That's what it's all about. Having fun, playing with friends, and enjoying the game we call Pokemon. But that is all for me today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next battle. But until then, time out.